Turkish political analyst and a good friend of the channel, Hakki Ocal. He joins us now in Istanbul. Hakki, you and I have covered Turkish politics for a number of years now. I'm wondering if I can get your take on how did this coup, the one of 1960, the first of nearly perhaps nearly a dozen to come later on, and the subsequent execution of Prime Minister Adnan Menderes changed the landscape of Turkish politics as well as society?
It did, actually, in very many respects. For instance, from then on, they did that coup and the constitution it brought on institutionalized the tutorial democracy, what they call tutorial democracy. I mean, there is a power about the parliament, about the prime minister's office and everything, and any draft law going to the parliament should pass through that institution for a long time. I mean, only 10 or 15 years ago, it was repealed. So they institutionalized this veto power of the bureaucracy, in which you had military, in which you had high government officials, some entrepreneurs and rich people, and it went on. And from time to time, when the elected leaders pushed their boundaries or boundaries of those constitutions of the military brought on, they were toppled by force. After Menderes, they didn't kill anybody, military or those putschists. They didn't kill anyone, but they physically removed the people from the power and put them in jail and everything. So only starting in 2002 and 3, those democratic reforms replaced those laws, and that institutional mechanism was removed. And finally, today we have some elected democracy.
I mean, describe for me and our viewers what Adnan Menderes' legacy is like. I mean, after these events, how is he remembered?
He is right now. He is a folk hero. I mean, I remember my uncles closed the doors, closed the windows, and pulled down the curtains and cried when he was executed. They were afraid that neighbors could hear their sobs, their cries, and everything. And Menderes, from then on, became a folk hero. And so was Celal Bayar, the president of Democratic Party. And on the other hand, whenever somebody, those who still keeps that veto power kind of tutorial democracy in their mind, use Menderes as an example. Only recently, only a month ago, somebody dared to do it on Twitter, showing the sitting president that your end may be like this kind of thing. I mean, still the wound is open in Turkish mind.
Still fresh after so many decades. All right, Hakki Ocal, always a pleasure to have you here on TRT World. I do appreciate your insight and that personal story too. Thank you.